Women are weird. Women in Africa. I don't know about others.
Okay.
Okay, let me say some women, because people will be like, you're generalizing everything. But some women,
Okay.
most women in Africa are just so entitled.
Okay.
These girls don't want to do anything,
Okay.
but they think their bodies are like what they can offer.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the O'Shea Duke Jackson channel. And we are here on the couch. And I have my manager from the Uganda YouTube channel, the one, the only, Joanita.
Yeah,
From Kampala, Uganda. How you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm great.
All right, tell people a little bit about yourself for those who might not know who you are.
Okay, well, I'm Joanita Maya, current manager of Kinganda, lives in Kampala, Uganda. I think that's it. That's all I can give out for now.
All right, and so some of you may know who Joanita is if you watch Kinganda, but for some people you don't know. Me and her have been working together for like the last year. I've known of her, but finally I was miserable enough. Nice enough to meet her, and everything has been going fine. She's a really, really nice person. Joanita, in fact, that was because of you and your sister that I was introduced to a young man named Kim the Comic, right?
Yeah, Kim.
How did you know of Kim the Comic?
I think I met him when I was at uni. He was shooting for some event that Tusker was sponsoring, so he was the official photographer.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I met him. Then
Okay.
exchanged numbers, and then that's it.
What did you think of him when you first saw him?
Well, when I met him, it was at night, and I didn't get to interact with him a lot.
Okay.
I guess he was nice then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but now Kim is just Kim.
He's not a nice guy.
He is nice. He's nice. He's good, but Kim is Kim.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Kim had some things to say, because I remember I did talk about that. You said that Kim was cheap, and African guys like him on the continent are cheap. And I guess his response is a lot of African women are entitled and they expect something for nothing. But in your argument, you're thinking that these guys expect a lot for nothing themselves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an example of what you mean by that.
Yeah, well, when I said Kim was cheap, because Kim is like the president of Don't Give Girls Money. He's the leader, but you just have to give your girl money. And obviously some women are entitled. Like some women feel they do little and expect a lot. Like any other human being, they have very high
You mean like you?
Not me. I said some women. But then the other women that have their own money and they're doing their own things. Mm-hmm. But as a man, you have to be on that level. You get.
Okay.
If they're spending at a certain place, you also need to spend at that place or even higher. You get.
Okay.
It's not being entitled to anything. If I eat at an expensive hotel,
okay,
and you want to take me out on a date, we are going to a more expensive hotel because I already eat at this expensive hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not being entitled. It's a lifestyle. If I've been living a certain way,
right,
I'm expected to continue living my lifestyle, whether you come into my life or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because I've dated I'm a Christian, I'm still a virgin, but I've dated some women here in Kampala.
Yeah.
And I do know that women like, if I'm gonna come see you, give me transport money, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Kim has somewhat of a problem
with transport.
Yeah, and explain what that is, because for most people in America, most of us have cars. We don't have like motorcycle taxis or whatever like that. So even the women have cars. What is transport money in Uganda? What does that term mean?
Well, transport money is a term that girls have used to get money from men or boys, I should say. Basically, when you tell a girl, hey, could you come over? You need to like transport her from where she is to your place. Some men like to give the transport money, but other men, like Kim, have an issue with that.
Okay.
Personally, I have no issue with transport money. If I stay in, let's say, if I stay in central Kampala,
Yeah.
and then you stay in southern Kampala,
Okay.
and you want me to move from central to southern Kampala, it's like a very long journey. It's a distance.
Okay.
Why would you expect me
To pay it.
to pay?
Have you
Why
encountered
would
men
you
like that?
Yes. Why would you expect me to use my own money just to see you, to go and see you? Yet you can come from where you are to come and see me. I mean, this is the law of the jungle, fam. It's just the law of the jungle.
So let me ask you this: how many, on a percentage of men, out of 100%, how many guys have you talked to or exchanged numbers with, and they don't want to pay transport money?
Let's use 10. Out of 10%, I think it would be like a 4%.
Like
Well,
4 out of 10, or
here's one thing: you can look at a guy and know if he'll even be able to give you the transport money or not.
how? Tell me how.
You can know from the way he's texting and from the way he's talking about money. Every time I have a conversation about money with a guy, I'm able to predict if this guy is going to be generous or not. And then if he doesn't give me transport money, I won't expect much, but then slowly by slowly, they'll be out.
So slowly you gonna start responding to his text messages, all that. Okay, give me an example of how you know, like, a nigga is broke and he ain't trying to give no transfer money up. Example.
How do you know? First of all, they keep complaining. Number one, they complain about slay queens.
Okay.
You know how slay queens in Uganda, it's a 50-50. It's bad, it's good. But then how do you know a guy is broke? He'll start complaining. Oh, slay queens like this. Oh, slay queens like that. Oh, slay queens want to go to this place. Slay queens, you get? His hatred for slay queens will tell you this one is already broke. Why? Because the term slay queen is like a girl who spends a lot of money.
Okay.
So if you as a human being, as a man, you have an issue, by the way another lady is spending her money, then you're just, money, like, you're not going to give out money if you're already being hurt by how the other person is spending money.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the second thing, they'll complain about the basic things like change, like getting back change from the person, complaining, oh, this place is really expensive. Well, some places are really expensive, but you can see from the way he complains about the basic things that you don't think are expensive, that they are expensive.
What are some places that are expensive though? Like,
I think Latitude O is expensive, Naguru Skies, Peak,
yeah, I've been in the Guru Skies Hotel.
Golden Tulip. That's what I
Those kind of places.
Yeah,
Okay.
those kind of places. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this: like, do you think a lot of African men expect the Poonanny for nothing?
Yeah.
They expect to get coochie for nothing.
Kim is the leader.
Kim.
That's the good.
And you're saying that Kim don't get none anyway, though. I mean, Kim's like 5 foot tall. Like, Kim ain't getting no ass. Let's just be real.
Well,
Kim is not getting nothing.
I can't talk for Kim, but he's the leader
of broke niggas.
Yeah.
Kim is broke. So
Yeah.
I mean, like, look at his feet. It's all good. I mean,
No, but Kim, listen, there's that group of men that just want to get, fine, you can get it, and there's no, like, you don't have to pay or something. But, like, at the end of the day, you as a man, like, it shows a lot coming from you to pay. Okay, not to pay. Let's not use the word pay because that's not a transaction. It shows how much of a man you are when you get some things done. Let's say after getting you get?
Yes.
Like buying basic, you buy food, you get? You don't just let the girl go hungry. You buy food and maybe give her some money. Maybe you see her hair is looking old and you're like, hey, you know what? Here's some cash. You get?
right.
Like, it's just,
Guys don't do that here.
well,
Some do.
and
What's the
then
percentage of guys who do that?
out of 10, it's like a 3.
3.
Yeah, Ugandans are not that generous.
Okay.
Oh, that generous.
So Black American guys would come out here and clean up then, huh?
Well,
They're annoying, huh? Some of them.
no, I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't say that.
Well, one in particular. But,
No, you said that.
okay.
But yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So guys like Kim and other guys, like a lot of guys think that they shouldn't have to give a woman anything because, she's also enjoying the company too. Sex is something that women and men both enjoy.
Yeah.
So why am I giving her stuff when we're both enjoying it? It's a two-sided thing. Like,
Yeah, you don't have to look at it as why am I giving her something? Yes, both parties do enjoy whatever is put on the table. But when Davido sang, love is sweet, but when money enters, love is sweeter. Like, I don't know how to say. Like, you're going to enjoy your love you're going to be so friendly with each other. You're going to enjoy your love and whatever happens afterwards in its full effects, not when you're broke and you're that starving and it's not going well. It's not a transaction or anything. It's just you doing your due diligence, like giving some money.
so men are supposed to give women money.
Yeah.
They are.
Yes.
It's their right. It's their duty.
Yes. It's even in the Bible.
It's in the Bible.
Chapter 2.
What is it?
Genesis chapter 2. A man is supposed to be a leader, a provider, a protector. Where does money come in? In being a provider.
How much money should a man give a woman? Let's say I'm making $2,000 a month. Okay.
Yeah. Could you put that in shillings?
7.2 million shillings.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In a month.
Yeah.
And I have a woman. How
Yeah.
much should I give her?
Well, it depends. Is she a student? Is she working? Is she unemployed?
Let's say she has your income,
Okay.
which is 0. But anyways,
No.
somebody knocking?
Yeah.
What? Who is this? All right, hold on. Should I stop it?
Yeah, I guess.
Should I stop it?
Who is it? It's so dark outside.
So, assuming that, okay, I'm making like $2,000 in a month. Let's say in your money, that's like 7.2 million shillings. And the lady is working, educated. Let's say she makes your salary.
Yeah.
How much money of that should I have to give a woman?
I think you should give her 1 million monthly.
1 million monthly.
Yeah, because she has.
That's like around closely to $300, right?
Yeah, because she
Okay.
has to take care of herself. She has to do her basic things. Because if you don't give her money, there's another guy out there going to give her that money. You get.
But you just said that they're cheap guys in Uganda.
They're cheap, but those guys were also rich. You get. So if you're not giving her the money, there's someone out there who's going to give her more money. So you do it as yourself, because you know there are things girls need that they're not going to tell you. You get.
Mm-hmm.
To just help her, to make her life smooth, to make her comfortable. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To make her life comfortable.
What
Because when you
was
love
she-
someone, you try as much as you can to make them comfortable.
So $300 a month. So then that would be like giving 15% of my earnings. It's like God. I got to get, if I was going to church.
You have
God
to-
wants 10%.
you pay God,
A
and then you
tenth.
pay your lady.
So then I'm left with 75%.
Yeah.
Okay. And she just does whatever she wants. What is she doing for me?
Obviously, as her, she has to also invest in you. Listen, she has to buy you expensive gifts. And she has
What, with my own money?
yeah.
Get out of my house. Get out right now.
See, with her
That makes
money
absolutely no
and your
fucking
money.
sense.
Yeah, but that's what is being done. That's what is happening.
So
You're
I'm
going
gonna give her my money so she can buy me some expensive gifts with
It's
my own
the
money.
thought that counts. You're looking at it as the money, but it's the thought behind the money that counts.
Do you know how ridiculous you sound right now? Like it may absolutely no. What is she? What else? Is she, what is she
I'm
doing
sure
for
the
me?
ladies out there do get what I'm saying.
Okay.
They get
So
it.
what is the okay? If you're a person in Uganda and you make $200 a month,
That's-
or even 800,000 shillings in a month, that's considered not a
Okay.
bad job.
yeah.
So I'm just giving her.
No, if now you see, you have to cut your coat to the length you want it to be. So if you're making like 800,000, you don't
Yeah.
have to give her that much. That means you also don't have to date someone who's higher than your wage. You get?
Okay,
You have to come back down.
I can afford that.
Yeah, you have to get someone who is not extravagant, someone maybe who's not working. A student, if I may say, students are now expensive. You have to get someone you just have to come down. You have to go below your wage. Yeah.
Okay.
You know the saying of date your wage?
Mm-hmm.
If you're earning like 800K, just go down and
Well,
get
but again,
someone.
you're not telling me what she's doing for me though. I mean, outside, I'm giving her $300 a month. What is she doing for me?
She's giving you her company. She's giving you her time. She's taking care of you in the bedroom. She's cooking for you. She's buying you expensive gifts.
With my money.
She is connecting you. You listen, when a woman loves you, when you take care of your woman, you will see the results. Why? because she's praying for you. You know, you give her money, she's praying for you to get.
Oh,
more
she's
money.
going to church and praying for me.
Yes.
While
You know,
she's breaking the commandments,
listen,
sleeping with
in the
me, and we're not married.
In
Okay, I
the
get it.
Islam community, did you know that the men give the ladies money so that the ladies can pray for them to get more money? Do you know that that's a thing
In what community?
in the Islam community? In the Muslims, with the Muslims, sorry.
I've seen the Islamic community here in
Yeah,
Uganda.
yeah. So he will give the girl money so
Okay.
that she can pray for him to get more money.
Okay.
They have a word for that. So listen, when you
How is it working for them?
do you know the saying of happy
Probably not.
girlfriend, happy life?
What'd you say?
Happy girlfriend, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. I heard that one.
Happy wife, happy girlfriend, happy life. Do you get it?
It's full of
When
shit,
you
but
make
I understand.
when you make your partner's life comfortable, your life gets comfortable. You prosper in life. You make it. You
So
get.
why
you're
you don't have a man?
focused.
If you are so prosperous and you have so much stuff, why are you single then? Huh? Why are you single?
Because I'm focusing on myself, and this is not the time for me to date. It's a plan, okay?
Lonely.
I'm not lonely. It was a decision I made as my own to not date.
Right.
So you can't hold that against me.
You single by choice, huh?
Yeah, by choice, 100% by choice.
All right, Joan.
By choice.
Joan, I don't have time to listen to any more of this bullshit.
Oh, please.
Tell people where they can find you on Instagram and.
They can find me Joanita Maya Instagram, Joanita Maya Twitter, and they can also go to Kenganda and watch our videos.
Do you get any perverted messages in your DMs?
A lot of
What do
them.
they want to do? Like rub your kneecaps or something? What? What do they want to do?
They want to see my feet. There's one actually asked for my
no.
ears, like,
They want to see your feet.
and the ears. It's weird, but they have.
Well, you
them.
never wear. You always wear open-toe sandals like everywhere you go, like 7 days a week. You don't have any
No,
closed-toe shoes.
I do change it up. I switch it up. It's Kampala. It's hot.
Put the camera on her feet right now.
You actually do.
She has no shoes on even right
no,
now.
because we're in the living room and there's no need
That's
for shoes.
always what she's walking
they're
around barefoot.
manicured.
She's a true African.
See, as we Africans respect the rules of the house, you're not supposed to enter with your shoes in the house. You remove your shoes, you leave them at the door, and you walk barefooted in the house.
When's the last time you wore some shoes with like closed toes? Like
Yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Where? I saw you yesterday. You
You
had on
saw
sandals.
me. I had shoes on.
Sandals.
No, closed shoes. Is this topic about shoes?
No. Okay, we'll do why you don't wear shoes. Another show. Okay, so they want to see your feet. They anybody want to marry you?
Yeah, I got a proposal once
On
from Kenganda. Yeah.
from Kinganda.
Yeah.
What happened? You didn't want to take it?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to say it to a stranger who's overseas. That's creepy.
Was he white, black?
Black, African American.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been getting a lot of African American guys trying to talk to you, huh?
Yeah.
They're desperate. Some of them.
No, they're okay.
They're okay. All right. Well, get out of my house. We have to go.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. Subscribe, hit the bell. Hope you enjoyed the interview. This is O'Shea Duke Jackson. Peace.